G'day everyone, E53 here. We are playing iRacing today, just in the Rogue Drivers IndyCar Series. So it's a Australian league that's being run, or Australia and New Zealand region league for IndyCars, all on road courses. So looking to see how we actually get on in this one. Not a car that I'm that familiar with, the IndyCar. Have driven it on a few occasions, but not that often, and haven't got a great deal of experience around Phillip Island either, so it'll be interesting to see how we get on. Right now we're just coming to the end of qualifying, and as you can probably see there, I'm 13th out of 26 cars which have set times, so at the moment exactly average. So this is a fixed setup series. You can make small changes just to brake bias and those kinds of things, steering, but not really anything that's going to affect performance too much. So might go out for one more run in qualifying, see if we're able to do any better than what we've got at the moment. We're a fair way off pole, as you can see. There's a couple of guys out there that really look like they're head and shoulders ahead of the rest of us sort of back here in the midfield, but we'll go out there, give it a crack and see if we can't improve on 13th. So we're a second off pole. Not going to get anywhere near that. No, we are not improving at all. The thing with this is sort of mystifies me. I feel like I'm going at a very similar sort of speed through there, and yet somehow I just lost like 0.3 of a second in that one turn, so don't know. But anyway, we dropped to 15, so it looks like that's where we're going to line up. Looks like we've got a rolling start, pace cars out on the track. Now, one of the things that the Crew Chief app does have is voice recognition, so you may hear me talking to it at various stages throughout the race. Just fuel loads and so on it can help with, and you calculate how much fuel you need to get to the end and so on and so forth. So, and it'll actually set this up for you. So just turn off that fast repair, because hopefully we're not going to need it. I'll turn it back on, obviously, if we get involved in any silliness. Just leave it on the fuel screen for now. 25 laps, it's a 32 lap race. We'll see. Might actually just skip the pace lap and we'll come back to you at the green flag time. Okay, here we go, come to the green flag. I can't help the feeling that there's going to be a monumental accident here in the first couple of turns, but we'll see what happens. One of the cars up there is blinking as well, which is going to throw another spanner in the works. I've also got 10 push to passes to use, which is a new experience for me, but here we go. Hope everyone gets through here pretty sensibly. Can't really see much past this guy in front. And there we go, huge wreck.
Still there.
Nearly get nailed by people avoiding other people and so on, but we're through. Through clean, gained a few spots there. Oh, more wrecking going on behind us.
Right side. Clear on the right.
how many spots we gained in that first lap. Be a few. Yeah, it looks like everyone's getting that little lock up through those tight turns there, not just me. Don't really know how to stop it. Just homing in on the back of who's this? Mr. Johnston here. Effect of the aero off the car in front is definitely noticeable, especially through the fast turns you have here. Better through the first sector that time. Just don't want to dive in too late on the brakes. I could brake a lot later than that, but I just don't want to get into him. He's gone. Well, so away nearly. I was a bit worried about him there on the inside coming across the grass. And we're under caution. I didn't know we had cautions in this, but it looks like they're doing manual cautions. I'm not quite sure why we didn't get one on the first lap, but that's alright. We'll slow right down. A reasonably good start, come from 17th up to 11th. See how much fuel we can put in if we can put in fuel to the end. Put 70 laps in, 70 litres in.
The gap is 0.9.
Don't know how many you get out of that. I'll just see what everyone else does. We'll probably do the same thing. If no one pits, we'll come back at the green flag. Alright, so we're getting ready to go green. We're lined up twin double file, I should say. I think we restart in second. No, we do in stock cars. The car behind me is missing a bit of front wing. It's encouraging. Right, we're away. Bloke behind lunging in. Maybe I was a bit early on the brakes there, but
got a car on your left.
it's gone around the outside of us there. If you want it that badly, you can have it, mate. Settling here. Note to self, avoid that curb. It's nearly game over. Oh, that was close. Ran wide, but avoided damage. Seems to have broken the pack up. Got a bit of clear air here now. Hanging on to Mr. Tucker here in front of us. Seem to be pretty decent through sort of, you know, straight and turn 1 and 2 as I miss the bloody gear. Oh, and that's what you get basing your braking off someone else. He makes a mistake, you make a mistake. Looks like he might just be struggling a touch. He's actually sort of holding us up now. The guy behind's catching right up. I'll see if I can do him here. I should have the speed in the toe. Seems to be something that people do. I really don't like it when they dive down the inside there. Probably because I can't do it.
Watch the right side. Clear on the right side.
Just got hit in the rear. Not sure about you, but that never looked like that pass was on. Not in 100 years. Doesn't feel like we've got any damage though, which is good. Definitely got quite a bit of pace. Just trying to hang on to him. He's probably going to catch up with the guys in front too. It's just disappeared. Okay, I don't know where he's gone. Hope he doesn't reappear in my car. literally have no idea where he's gone. Two first gear right-handers are doing me in. Really struggling through that. So Duckworth's gone to the pits. Got quite a long way ahead to Moore. Soon I'll be asking my crew chief to give me enough fuel to get to the end of the race. One of my favourite features of this. Oh no! Straight into the fence, what an idiot.
Track limits, come on.
What a moron. Pit stop, fuel to finish. And that's that little feature. We just have to turn our fast repair back on. What a moron. Straight in the fence. Might just give ourselves a little bit of extra just to be safe. Got a fast repair.
100 metres. 50 metres.
Never mind the time that was lost. It's quite annoying. That, I think, is my mate Tristan. It is.
Left side. Clear left.
Alright, we should be good to the end now at least, but we've lost a fair amount of time with that stupid spin. But yeah, as you saw, just as I was about to come into the pits there, I was able to verbally ask the crew chief to film me to the end of the race, and they calculate that. So one less thing to worry about and do, and it'll set it up automatically. You don't have to enter the amount. I put in a bit of extra, but you don't have to. That's normally based on your last 3 laps. bit frustrating after making our way into the top 10. The admins keep disabling the driver chat. I'm guessing people must be getting stuck into each other. It's usually why they do it. Hopefully these laps in clear air will help us to gain a bit of time on some guys that might be in a bit of a fight when they pit. Maybe we'll come out ahead of them. Got one coming out in front of us. Did he say there was only 12 laps of fuel left? Laps. Well, that hasn't got according to plan then, has it? Because I think I've got about 17 laps left in the race. We do, we're going to need another caution. Had I not done 3 laps since the caution? Is that why it's calculated wrong? I thought I had. I'll have to start using these push to passes soon.
Got a car on your right. Right side's clear.
Way too early on the brakes there. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, Phillip's gone and done exactly what I did earlier on. Makes me feel a bit better that other people do it. I wonder if anybody else stuffed up their fuel load like I have. How much fuel have I got? 11 laps. I'll be 3 laps short. It's really annoying. Looks like Luke's gone. Cold tyres maybe. It's all going to be for nothing because we're going to have to come to the lane again. Oh, I thought we had a caution there for a sec, but it's just a local yellow. Oh, nearly had that caution we needed. Stay out as long as we can, just in case we get that caution. See how much they want to add now. Pit stop, fuel to finish. Yeah, that's what you said last time. First time I've ever had it short fill me, which makes me think that maybe I hadn't done 3 laps. Maybe it was calculating one of those caution laps for how much fuel I needed. Maybe it couldn't fit in what it wanted to fit in. That's possible. Hadn't used enough yet. Bit annoying either way. Oh, that was close. Just went the wrong side of him. have some fun with these push to passes, huh? We're all the way back up P9 and we're going to lose it all unless we get a caution. Lock up there. Might be worth not taking tyres either. Shorten the pit stop as much as possible. Don't think we've got much for Ryan in front. Seems pretty quick. I know he out-qualified me by about half an hour. I'd be happy if I could finish here. Nearly made a mess of that. Did make a mess of that. Push past, there we go. 4 laps of fuel. I mentioned earlier on that I don't drive these wings and slicks cars very often, but it just makes you wonder what it must have been like for the first people driving with wings back in the 60s. Must have felt like they jumped forward 10 years. Give me a caution. No, nothing for Ryan in front of us. He's just driving away. try and extend that gap as much as possible to the guys behind, so I lose as little as possible. Got to come in this lap. I want to turn off those tyres. Still have time to do it in the pit lane, but I'd spin again.
Watch your speed.
Ah.
100 meters. 50 meters.
Really very infuriating. See how far we dropped.
There's traffic behind. Take the place. 2 laps left.
See who we're fighting in front.
The next car is hot.
See if we can get Corey. He's just there. Leaders coming behind us too. Grant and Corey up here that we can have a go at. Only 1 lap to go though. Gotta let this guy behind us go. Go! Written invite. That's pretty much done us in for any chance of going any spots. Ah, well, 13th place. Certainly could have been a lot higher. Could have been a lot worse. So anyway, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you later on.